Hi, I'm Andre.
Hi, I'm Andrina.
Where are you from?
Romania.
Interesting.
Me and the Ottomans, we chill every Saturday night. Like the Ottoman Empire, that's what I mean. Not the Ottoman, like the one that you sit on, like the Ottoman Empire. And the Romans, like they used to fight a lot about territory.
Yeah, I'm from the area where the Romans came.
Oh yeah?
That's where they entered.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's no history in my city. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Toronto is one of the best cities to actually explore and discover. One of the things that I normally love doing, especially in Toronto, is I want to act like I've never seen it before.
Okay.
So normally when I go to a city, I try to stay away from the touristy stuff. I try to kind of get to the core of what the city is. And so there's a few places in Toronto that I would definitely recommend. They're not wow places, but they're just places that really capture the pulse of the city and the vibe and the culture and just really cool people.
Okay.
So I think the first one is Paulson Pier.
Oh yeah.
If you're close to the docks area, where there's a cabana pool bar, you get a really beautiful, gorgeous view of the city. You get, the CN Tower, the Rogers Center. It's beautiful to go anytime, whether it's in the morning, at night. Of course, you're going to see city lights. It's nice to go there and just ponder, take photos, meditate, strike a yoga pose on your Instagram, whatever works.
I don't want to do that. Is that okay?
Because you're not flexible?
No, not at all.
Okay. You'd be like, do it now!
I can barely touch my toes.
Oh, man. I know a couple of yoga instructors that could help you with that.
No, I'm good.
A second one would be Kensington Market.
Okay.
I feel that when you go to Kensington Market, you just get lost in the people there. And there's all sorts of people. You have like yogis, you have hipsters, you have hippies, and they have pedestrian Sundays. So every last Sunday of the month, they close up all the streets so everyone can walk around. But it's just a vibe of Kensington. It's really cool. The third one would be the Distillery District.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful there.
It's got to be one of my favorite places.
Yes. There's brick everywhere. There's like pops of color based on, where you're at. You would find this like super large, 5-meter tall, huge like old metal door. And it's painted in like a beautiful jade green.
Okay.
So if you're looking for, travel bloggers, Distillery District is great for photos. And also if you're looking for souvenirs. Everything that's made and sold in those little shops is Canadian designers, Canadian jewelry, Canadian material, and things that are sustainable and conscious.
Have you ever been there in the wintertime during the Christmas market?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I am like a kid in the candy shop.
It feels like the North Pole, but better. They sell snacks as well, mulled wine.
Yes.
Do you like mulled wine?
I love mulled wine.
That's actually where I discovered it. I never had mulled wine before.
Really? It's actually a very Romanian thing to have. People have like, they would boil. I don't know if you remember tsuika, like palinka. Yes. It's like very high alcohol grade. It's made out of plums.
Yeah.
So people will boil that in Romania alongside wine.
Okay. Tell me about some of the places you like to eat.
In Toronto?
Yeah.
One of the places in Toronto that I feel everyone should go and experience is called Grand Electric. So their tacos there are amazing. Another one, if we're kind of like going around from like food and beverages, is I'm a huge fan of Boxcar Social.
Okay.
They started off as a cafe and now they have 4 different locations around the city. Specifically, one of their location is right on the harbor front. So it's gorgeous to be there. One of the things that I feel is great of Boxcar Social is their coffee. It just tends to be very creamy. I'm sorry if you drink Starbucks. I do. I feel sorry. But you need to come over to the dark side. You need to leave Starbucks and come over to the dark side and experience the goodness and the richness of the dark side.
Tell me somewhere I should go drinking.
In my opinion, Spirit House is one of the best places to actually experience anything that has to do with drinks.
Okay.
Cocktails, on the rock.
I like scotch.
Oh, yes. You and I, Spirit House, next weekend.
All right.
Done deal.
Awesome.
It's amazing. So Spirit House, from what I know, they are the School of Bartenders.
Okay.
And so they, train bartenders, and they're also open to the public. And by far the best drinks place to go to.
Tell me about some places you've been to outside of Toronto. Something that really made an impact on you.
One of the first places that I've actually been to after coming to Canada, and that's Seattle.
Okay.
And so the reason why I chose Seattle is because a long time back, I was watching this video on Facebook, and they were talking about these guys who are fishermen, and they have this market, and they basically make you feel like you're an awesome person. They would greet you, they would salute you, they would talk to you, they would make you like bust a move, they would make you sing. And the other cool thing is they would pretty much like fly over a fish.
So they throw fish at you.
They do, they throw fish. So say like you have their counter, and then you have a whole bunch of fish lying around. And so they would be like, one of their guys, they would be like over in that area, and they would throw a fish at you, and you have to catch it.
Okay.
And they basically teach you how to catch it. And it's awesome.
And how big are these fish?
What's that?
How big are these fish?
They're like this big. They're huge. They're huge. It took me three times to actually catch it because they're slippery, right? So they fall everywhere.
Okay, so what do they do with the ones that fall everywhere?
Well, I mean, they throw it again. The first ever Starbucks cafe. Because that's where Starbucks started.
I see.
And so that's what I did. And I thought it was really, really interesting because everything there is kind of like kept the same. They have like the chronological development of their logo. So you can see the way that they had their Starbucks logo in the beginning and how it kind of like evolved over time.
Did they always have a mermaid in it?
They did.
Okay.
Yeah, just different variations of it.
And was it always green?
No. No, I don't think it was always green. I think initially it was black and white.
I see.
Right outside the fish market, there's this hallway. Interesting thing is that people go there and they take their gum out and they stick it on the wall.
Okay.
And it's called the gum wall. Like when you go to Paris, you look at the Eiffel Tower and the baguettes and the croissants.
Don't put gum on the Eiffel Tower.
Imagine if that were a thing. Like, imagine if you would actually go to.
I don't want to be the guy who starts that.
Imagine if you were to go to Eiffel Tower and be like, you know what, this place is way too touristy. Let's switch some stuff up, and you would get every single tourist that would come in that day to just like stick gum on the Eiffel Tower. I would stick gum on the Eiffel Tower with you. I think that would be like very romantic. Two Romanians go to the Eiffel Tower. What do? Stick gum on it.
I'm not part of this.
How to please your escort company. That would be a nice blog name.
Yeah, I think that's very unique.
Yeah.
I don't think people write things like that.
How to please your escort.com.
Because I mean, how would you? Like they've already experienced everything.
You know what? You're right. I feel like at that point they would look for more of a human interaction. A little less of how much money you have and how much money I can spend on this shopping spree, but maybe a little bit more of, do you hear me? And can you empathize with my emotions? Can we have a heart-to-heart felt conversation?
I'm sorry, honey, but I'm working hard here to pay for you. You're not cheap, you know?
Yeah, but I'm human. I mean, I'm human. I want to be treated like a human too. You know, it would be nice for you to cuddle with me sometime after we're done. Instead of like pushing me into my corner.
I'm just so tired.
I'm just asking you to cuddle. I'm not asking you to like wash my hair and brush it.
Okay, I'll check with Gloria if she's okay with it.
You are such a